Bob, how are some ways real estate fraud takes place and who does it affect the most?
Well, it takes place in a lot of different versions, and it generally affects maybe two groups of people, maybe senior citizens who might not fully appreciate the ramifications of what they're doing. They could be approached by somebody with a scheme maybe to entice them into putting a phony reverse mortgage on their property, enticing them with the idea that they'll get monthly income, they'll never have to pay it back, their family or children will have to pay it back when they sell the property, but they can live there basically for free and pull money out of their house. Now, these are not legitimate reverse mortgage brokers. There is an industry that makes reverse mortgages, very reputable and highly regulated by the government. But some fraudster could make believe that he represents one of these companies, asks for upfront money, and then disappears, and the senior is left with an open pocketbook. The other group of people that may be susceptible to mortgage fraud are people who are under, regardless of age, some sort of financial distress, like the looming thought of foreclosure. Somebody could approach those people and with a plan to help them out temporarily while the financial thing gets worked out, or they promise that they'll contact the bank to try to work something out. In the meantime, they say transfer the property to us. You can pay us rent. We'll try and negotiate with the lender to get you a reduced payoff. In the meantime, they collect rent from this person, uh, and they own the property. They don't pay any bills, so they're sucking both the equity and the rental income out of the property. And at some point, the homeowner realizes that they've been duped and that they've been paying rent to a fraudster, and that fraudster has not done anything to help them stave off foreclosure, and foreclosure would inevitably come. So those are the types of people that might be susceptible. But honestly, in our society, there are many types of frauds, and they generally fall into the same categories with different versions depending on the year that they try to perpetrate them. So you always have to be careful. And if you're ever worried about making a decision about a real estate type of transaction, you should check with someone who you trust, your real estate broker, an attorney, your accountant, somebody who you believe could give you good advice before you make such a precipitous uh, decision on what is the biggest property that you own.